Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I hope you are ready for a short trip to France and specifically to Nice because today we are making ratatouille, a traditional stew full of vegetables in a hearty tomato sauce that goes perfectly with a slice of freshly toasted bread. All the Mediterranean flavors in a bite. I'm so happy to showing this recipe today because it's actually the most Mediterranean stew you can have at your home. We have all these lovely veggies, eggplant, courgette, onion, peppers, garlic, and of course tomato, and we will combine them to perfection to make a ratatouille. Ratatouille is so easy to make and actually is the gourmet version of vegetable stew because we have to make sure that all the pieces we're going to cut of the veggies are equally and nice. Now, let's begin. First of all, I will show you my way to make ratatouille because the only vegetable that actually need more care from the others is this vegetable that's called eggplant. Melanzana is the princess of all veggies. I love eggplant. I think it's the most charismatic vegetable from all other veggies. Sorry about that. Because you can make so many things with eggplant, but you have to make sure to cook eggplant properly. Now, I have two pans here, one pan for all the veggies and one pan for my lovely melanzana, eggplant. So first of all, I need to start with eggplant because eggplant need more time than all other veggies, and if we don't cook proper the eggplant, then it will not have the taste that we actually want from the eggplant. Now, I have an eggplant here. I will cut the top. Then we have to cut in thin slices the eggplant, like this. Now, as you can see, inside the eggplant there are seeds. If we see that there is a big amount of seeds, then we have to put the eggplant along with some salt for about half hour to take the bitterness off. If the seeds are okay, this is an okay aubergine, the seeds are not so many, then we can use the eggplant straight away. You got it? Right. So, after we cut thin slices, we're going to make nice buttons and then cut in nice brunoise like this. Now, I have my pan, it's hot, very hot, but I need to carry on with the rest of the eggplant. And the last piece here and here and here. This is it. Oh my God. A big amount, eh? Yeah. Now, my pan is extremely hot. I need about 4 tablespoons of olive oil and the eggplant goes in. Woohoo! Lovely. And now you can ask me something like this. What is the question that I want to hear? Okay, this is the one question. About 8 to 10 minutes, sauteing very well. And the second question is why we're not using only one pot to make the recipe, right? Because we have big amount of eggplant here, and if we start with the eggplant to the pot, then we cannot caramelize the other veggies. We have to take them off and carry on the procedure. So it's a waste of time. We want to save some time, and this is the best way to do it. Eggplant separately, and now let's start with the pot here because we need to caramelize all the veggies, and everything starts with an onion. Actually, in this situation, 2 onions. We need big pieces, chunks of onions, and we need to be the same size with the eggplants, and this. And you have to put all the veggies in the manner that I will show you now. So first, we will start with the onion. Good chunks. In the way we will put all the veggies, all will caramelize evenly and nice. Now, in the pot we need olive oil and we need again 3-4 tablespoons of olive oil. Actually, it's a recipe with a lot of olive oil, but it's good fat. We need this fat, and you need to use extra virgin Greek olive oil. Okay? So, onions goes in, and as you can hear, caramelization also starts in the pot. So, mix, and something beautiful starts to happen. Now, eggplants also being sauteing to the other pan. And let's carry on with the next veggie. Which will be the next veggie, my friend Lakis?
The red bell pepper.
No.
Zucchini is the next.
No, it's not zucchini. It's a Mr. Garlic. 3 cloves of garlic. And this is it. Garlic goes in. Next veggie, my friend Lakis. Yeah. So again, we need to thinly slice the zucchini, like aubergine, the same size, and then we need to cut into small cubes. The time you will need to chop all the veggies, actually, the other veggies will caramelize proper in the pan. So actually we need 2 to 3 minutes to chop the zucchini, and it's enough time for onion to caramelize, right? You can chop everything and just make the recipe after. But I love to make the recipe at the same time while I'm chopping things. So, after 2 to 3 minutes, when the onion is caramelized, it's time for Mr. Zucchini. Zucchini goes in. Woohoo! Woohoo! And again, we need to caramelize everything together. Now, it's time for Mr. Pepper. Pepper is the most adorable vegetable of Lakis.
Yeah.
He can live only with peppers. Again, same size. And they will go inside my pot along with the onions, zucchinis, and of course Mr. Garlic. Now, mix everything together. And of course, it's time for Mr. Eggplant also to go in. We need good seasoning now, pepper, salt, and of course, good amount of thyme. Sorry, can you go? Because I need my time. Thank you. For a couple of days, we calculate how many videos I did at Greek TV all this time. With YouTube and Greek TV, it's more than 5,000 videos. So 5,000 times I said that this is the best food you ever tried, okay? I am a pro of recipes. Now, it's time for deglazing the pan. Woo! I need all these lovely ingredients here. First, we need some sugar. We need to make it a little bit more sweet because the tomatoes are not always so sweet. And we need the tomato paste. Mix everything together. Deglaze the pan with some red wine. Make sure that the red wine is completely evaporated, and then add the tomato. Lower the heat and simmer for about 20 minutes until the ratatouille is ready. And my ratatouille is ready. Make sure that you are not oversteering the ratatouille because you will mash all the veggies. This is something we don't want. Now, I will add some Mediterranean touches, lemon zest to make it more sexy. And if you want, you can add some basil. I love the basil too. We need to add some freshness, so a little bit of basil. So some basil and zest to the end. Try to check the seasoning. This is lovely. This is the best garnish for every food you like. Nice steak, for fish, for anything you like. This is the best garnish, but you can also serve it as it is. A nice bruschetta here with some ratatouille on top. Oh my God. Lovely. The amazing thing with ratatouille is that you can keep it in the fridge for at least 3-4 days and you can serve it cold or hot, whatever you want. It's the best garnish, it's the best side dish. You can serve it with so many different ways. Some basil on top, of course, extra virgin Greek olive oil. Take some oregano with me. And some herbs here to make my platter better. And if you like to add some feta cheese or any white cheese you like, you can add even a goat cheese or whatever you want. Freshly ground pepper, and this is heaven. Enjoy. And after this enjoyness, you know what you have to do, right? You have to subscribe to my channel. Please push the button and become one of the members of Aki's Kitchen. Yeah! Thanks so much, thanks so much. See you next time, bye-bye. Γεια σας.